Looks like there's snow and ice everywhere. Every bit of video that we show is going to catch some of it, and certainly still hanging around here.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Just won't go away.
Yeah, the problem is that snow is now frozen. We have a bunch of ice everywhere. So let's get to it. A high today only made it up to 31. We forecast 34. Unfortunately, did not crack that freezing mark. As a matter of fact, many of you stayed in the 20s today. $160 now in the 3-degree guarantee jackpot. We did come within the 3-degree guarantee, so you can win that plus a lot more. We're going to add more money to it. $10 every time we come within 3 degrees of the forecast. Register to win at the end of the month. Local3news.com/3-degree 41. We're going to go above freezing. We're going to see a lot of melting tomorrow, and then another system moves in tomorrow evening. So we're going to warm Thursday into the 40s. Wintry mix Thursday evening, cold and dry this weekend. Here are the current road conditions, and unless things have been treated, and a lot of them have, especially Hamilton County, Bradley County, but some of the places like, I'm thinking Dunlap, Flat Top Mountain, Mowbray Mountain have a lot of untreated surface areas, so please still be super careful if you're traveling out and about. Hopefully you are going to be fine though. 22 right now, dew point of 16, bone dry air, and the wind is 0, so we don't have any wind chill. It's already in the teens, Dalton, Cleveland, and Murphy. Well, looking ahead to Thursday, in Chattanooga will drop to 15 degrees for our low, 41 the high, climbing and staying in the upper 30s, right about 40, so we will have a number of hours where we're going to have a lot of melting going on. Now, what we will see, though, is another weak system moving in, bringing in some primarily cold rain. We may see some of that changing to a light freezing rain, maybe even a few in our extreme northern communities, a few light snow showers, but it's not going to be anything appreciable, certainly. So radar and satellite, we are looking good right now. Futurecast taking you on into tomorrow morning. It's going to be cold again tomorrow morning. Got the hard freeze going on tonight, and then as we warm to the low 40s, here comes our next system. Notice most of this is just a light, almost drizzle moving through Chattanooga. Thursday, about the time you're heading home from work. It will not be freezing on the ground, as temperatures again will be in the upper 30s, near 40 degrees at this time. It's going to be further north where we see the potential for snowfall as we see this passing by to our north. Mainly what we will see is light rain to freezing rain as we move through the evening and into the overnight. We may see a little of that transition into some light mountain snow showers Friday morning, but for the most part, the biggest threat from this is going to be some areas with some freezing rain and maybe a light glaze Thursday night into Friday morning. Friday afternoon into Saturday, a big burst of cold air moves in. So I want to show you the amounts of precipitation we're expecting, just to give you an idea of how light this is expected to be, especially compared to the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 inches of snow that many of you saw just a couple of days ago. So rainfall, I think we're looking at less than a tenth of an inch in most locations. Snowfall, yeah, not even an issue at all. If you get a light dusting in some of the northern communities, you'll be doing fortunate, but even that will be mixed with rain and maybe some freezing rain to go along with it. Freezing rain, I think, is going to be relegated to the higher elevations, Blue Ridge Mountains, Cumberland Plateau, and there is, not for the Cumberland Plateau, but there is a winter weather advisory in anticipation of some areas getting a light glaze of ice. You see Hamilton County, Ray County are highlighted in that, but that's mainly for the higher elevations in both of those counties and then up toward the plateau. Clear skies, hard freeze tonight. We'll drop down to 15 degrees for the low in Chattanooga. Of the interstate, 10 tomorrow morning in Cleveland. Then tomorrow, milder temperatures, 41 degrees, light wintry mix during the late afternoon and the evening hours, primarily cold rain, changing over to freezing rain, and our extreme northern communities may get a few light snow showers. Very little accumulation of any of it, so the freezing rain that's going to put an ice glaze on some roadways Friday morning, that's going to be the biggest threat. Highs tomorrow, upper 30s, low 40s. Everybody's above freezing, at least for a little while tomorrow afternoon. And your Storm Alert 7-day forecast, and when we get that Thursday night into Friday morning, light rain, light freezing rain, light snow moving in. Notice 31 Chattanooga. I think we'll be in the upper 20s across most of the area, maybe mid-20s in a few spots. So certainly anything that does fall will have the potential to freeze in some spots, especially those higher elevations. So we do need to look out for Friday morning. Friday afternoon, we get up above freezing once again, 36, and then cold and dry for the weekend. Look at those lows, low teens, and then we'll see it, rebounding, climbing into the 50s next week. And along with that 50s, who cares about the rain? It's going to be in the 50s.
Yes, we're okay with rain if it's in the 50s.
Yeah.
David, thank you.